Hey everyone, this is Bradley Bush with another algebra video for you. Today we're talking about arithmetic sequences, specifically finding the nth term or the general term for an arithmetic sequence, and then we have 4 worked examples. Thanks for watching. If this is your first time, welcome. I'm happy you found my channel. If you're returning, thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming back. If you find what you see helpful or you like it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, or leave a comment. All right, let's get going. What is an arithmetic sequence? Quickly, an arithmetic sequence is just a sequence that each term after the first differs by the same amount, meaning you start with the first term, and the first term is just whatever it is. The first term is given, and then every term after that differs by a common difference. So in other words, check out from 6 to 2, there's a difference of -2. We drop by 2. From 4 to 2, we drop by 2. From 2 to 0, we drop by 2. So after 6, every term after that, you just drop by 2 to get the next term. So our next example here, 13, if we try to find the common difference, 13 and 7, that's 4. 13 and 17 is 4. 17 and 21, that's 4. 21, 25, that's 4. So you have your first term, and then you've got a common difference. And that common difference tells you all of the rest of the terms after the first term. The general term of an arithmetic sequence helps kind of write in a general way the formula to find any term in that sequence. So the any term is represented by a sub n. A sub 1 is the very first term they give you, and d is the common difference. So if we wanted to find the 8th term of an arithmetic sequence with the first term being 4, a sub 1 is 4, and the common difference is -7, then we could find a sub 8 by saying, well, what is the first term? The first term we said is 4, and then we have what is n, and is 8. 8 minus 1 is 7, and the common difference is -7. So 7 times -7 gives me -49, and I have 4 here. 4 minus 49 gives me -45. So if you notice, I wrote out actually the first 10 terms of the sequence so you could see, and the 8th term is actually -45. So we can easily find the nth term, and you choose n. N can be 5, n can be 10, it can be whatever you want, if you just know the first value of the sequence, a sub 1, and the common difference. Kind of cool. So here are 3 different examples now that we've done the first example. Here are 3 different examples on how to find the general term or the nth term, and then we'll choose n, and we're going to say we're going to find the 20th term for each of these. But each of these arithmetic sequences is given in a different form. A is just given as a list of values, B is given the general form, and C, they just give you a sub 1 and the common difference. So let's do all of these. So let's find a sub n for A. Let's start out with A here. And the sequence in A that's given is 1, 5, 9, and 13, and then it keeps going. So if we want to write down the general term, then we would have a sub 1, which is the first term, which is 1. So we will have 1 plus, we need n minus 1 here, because this is the general term. And then the common difference. What is the common difference for us here? Let's see. Between 1 and 5, that's a 4. 5 and 9, that's a 4. 9 and 13, that's a 4. So our D is a +4. So we're going to put a +4 here for our difference. And there we have our general term. If we wanted to find the 20th term in our sequence, then we would follow our formula for the nth term. We would put down 1 for a sub 1, and then 20 minus 1 gives us 19, and we have a 4 there. So 4 times 19 is 76, and we have plus 1, which gives us 77. So the general term is 1 plus quantity n minus 1 times 4, and a sub 20, or the 20th term in the sequence, is 77. Let's do our next one. Let's look at b. So here b is given to us as a1 equals 50, and then they give us the general term, a sub n equals a sub n minus 1 minus 20. So the general term is written recursively, not in the formula that we have here. So we need to find the common difference. What is the common difference here? Lucky for us, the common difference is this negative 20. Now we have the common difference. We have our first term. We can write down what we need. We have 1, whoops, the first term is not 1, the first term is 50. 50 plus n minus 1 times the common difference. So we have 50 plus n minus 1 times negative 20. So if we wanted to find the 20th term in this arithmetic sequence, we would use this nth term, and we would say we have 50 here, and n minus 1, since we're trying 20 is n, 20 minus 1 is 19, and then we have the common difference. So 19 times 20 is negative 380, and we're adding 50 to that, and that gives us negative 330. So we have the general term, the term to find the nth value, and then we found the 20th term, a sub 20, and that is negative 330. Let's look at our last example here. And the last example, the arithmetic sequence is defined by a sub 1 equaled 1.6, and they give us the common difference d, which is negative 0.4. Let's find d is given to us explicitly, so we don't need to find it. And let's find a sub n. Again, a sub n is going to be a sub 1, which is given us 1.6 plus n minus 1 times the common difference, which is negative 0.4. So there we have found our a sub n. Now let's find our a sub 20. We start with 1.6, and we add 20 minus 1, n is 20, so 20 minus 1 is 19, and we're multiplying by negative 0.4. 19 times negative 0.4 is negative 7.6, and we have 1.6 that we're adding to it. 1.6 minus 7.6 gives us a negative 6. So I found the nth term, or the general term for the sequence, which is 1.6 plus quantity n minus 1 times negative 0.4, and I have found the 20th term in this sequence, which is negative 6. Hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.